It's been a roller coaster a couple of days.
So last week, Kat's parents were in town. They and their friends Doug and Pam, they chartered a 39-foot catamaran and sailed alongside us. Just a vacation, basically. Just island hopped every day, sailed every day.
So, Mom, you're on the boat.
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's wonderful.
What do you think of what we're doing?
I think I'm going to fall on my butt. But I think this is great that you guys are doing this. And it was such a thrill to be able to see you guys take off.
Alright, so we don't feed all charter boats. Some of them really
Not the
kick our
52-foot
asses.
ones.
It was cool to show my parents what we're doing. They're not huge sailors, but in spite of a broken toe or two, had I think a really good time. Way cool.
Kat's parents dropped the boat hook and they're trying to pick up a mooring and it sank. So now Kat just got in the dinghy to go help them retrieve a line. Kat's becoming a proficient dinghy driver. So let's see how she does tying up to the boat.
How about that?
That was pretty slick.
That's pretty good driving for a girl. One day we went up to Virgin Gorda and got sick of sailing, so we rented a safari van and drove all over Virgin Gorda and went to the baths, which was really a treat. There's a funny role reversal with your children holding the video camera. It was a great visit, and we're looking forward to having more people come down while we are on this trip. They left, and we sort of beelined it back to Nanny Cay. This is the list of things we have to do and buy. So our fridge isn't pumping water, which means that water sits in the bottom and things leak and it gets stinky. Apparently, the fridge goes to a pump down here, pumps the water up the sink and through this little valve. Why they would do that makes no sense to me. And looks like we need to get a new fridge water pump. Hi.
What are you doing?
Dinghy outboard beautification project. Doesn't it look good?
Looks gray.
Alright, so now we're on day 2 of the dinghy beautification project. I've taped it off. I also attempted to paint our logo. I drew it and then I used some masking paint to paint over it. Will thinks it might be a little too detailed to show up. He's probably right, but I'm gonna try it anyway because I can. Now it's time for the big unveil. Let's see how it looks. That's pretty yellow. Alright, and here is the finished product. I don't think I'm gonna win any art awards anytime soon, especially with my janky attempt at painting our logo. But you know what? I think for some spray paint and some masking tape, I think it turned out pretty darn good.
I don't know. I can't even remember all the things that have broken in the last 3 days. But it's time to go, so how about we cast off the stuff? It's blowing about 25 or so. It's the first bit of actual wind we've seen. So we've got a reef in the main, a little reef in the jib.
Life jackets on.
Life jackets on, and Cat's hauling ass. What's our speed?
6.
Not bad. More little squalls on the horizon. I'm noticing that things never look as windy in a video as they do in real life. But we're honking along pretty good. It was nice. We're in Francis Bay, which seems a little rollier than when we first got here, but I think it's going to offer us much better sleep than the last couple of nights.
Which have just been madness inducing. So tonight's going to be interesting. We are, oh crap, look at that boat. Look at what that boat is doing. That's going to be us sleeping tonight. It's the middle of the night. There's no breeze. We are wrapped up around the mooring ball for the second time, which is like some awful form of Chinese water torture. The boat's rolling. It rolled all last night. And again, we're not getting any sleep. I'm really tired.
This is the door to our aft cabin. This is the latch, designed by very smart marine engineers.
It's slowly driving me very insane.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Long story short, we're tired because we haven't slept, but we're doing great.
I feel great now.
We're having fun.
I drew first blood.
You drew first. Will drew first blood. I helped. Preparing for battle.
Going hunting.
Going hunting.
Look at that. She's like a
Like She-Ra.
G.I. Jane right now.
Here, give me a snare.
Show us some snare action.
Ready? Here's what we're gonna do.
Yep.
Oh man, do we have some news for you?
Lobster dinner.
Dun 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 dun.
They're not huge, but they're ours. Kind of get in there, spot the lobster, and then she get in with her little snare and tickle the bastards out. And then they get all pissed off and do this and come scooting out of the hole backwards, where I would loop this around their tail.
Dinner!
And we thought it would be a good idea to try to catch lobsters by hand. Having now snared them.
There's no way you could have done it by hand.
They were so pissed
They
off.
were so mad. This time next week, we'll be in St. Martin, and we'll be able to show you all our hopefully successful and seamless passage, and some new scenery, and we'll be able to eat good pizza.